It's Milk TV. Shout out to Mikey T, the movie star. Go mess with him. Western Hill, bro.
So, Milk, I'm trying to think where we should start this. If I should start it by asking you why you actually called me a Gilligan. If I should start it by asking, where did the issues with Adam22 start after he had you on No Jumper?
Where did the issue start?
Yeah.
The issue started after the interview, bro. Just a lot of weird shit started happening. Like right after me, he went and got somebody with a tattoo of my gang whacked out on their forehead. Like it's just a lot of shit, bro. He didn't really grab me because he wanted to do an interview with me. He grabbed me because he seen the lane that I was in, and he just seen all the controversy around my name. So he grabbed me for an interview, and everybody that I had beef with, he snatched right after me. He just started doing a lot of Gilligan shit. And then like in the middle of all of that, so the little friction starting to happen. So mind you this, before that, I was never on YouTube like that. I was never a YouTube watcher. Like I watched like a few videos, but I never was on it. So the friction started happening. So the It's Milk gang members start sending me all type of shit. They start sending me old tweets and all this shit, bro, like crazy ass tweets. So I started addressing the tweets and shit. It's like a whole bunch of shit. You go Google his name and press images, so a bunch of shit pop up. Then that, videos, interviews he did with a lot of questionable shit. So that's just how it happened.
So are you telling me that before you went on No Jumper, you actually weren't doing YouTube videos?
No, it was. I'm saying before I got on YouTube, like I was never watching YouTube. Like I was never like a YouTube watcher. So I really didn't know who he was. I knew who he was. I seen him. Like he popped up in my radar before, but I never knew who he was. Like I never was on YouTube like that. But no, I had when I got the No Jumper interview, I was at like maybe 15,700 subscribers. They brought me up on there and I did a reaction to that. So that's how that happened.
Okay. So I don't know how long it was after that, but one of the next times I saw you popping up was when you actually showed up outside of No Jumper and you seemed to just, what did you do? You kicked their door or something like that?
No, I walked in their door because the door was open. The first door, it's just open. So I mean I walked in there and yeah, I kicked on the door so they could hear me. Like I did on next Friday. Like boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
That's how I did, but bro, like it's because like he want to run his mouth. He want to tell everybody else who they want to box. Then he went on Bootleg Kev and just was running his mouth off that ketamine. Calling me a broke homeless bitch. And I'm not homeless by far. I'm not homeless. Like, but it's just he running his mouth, bro, and he feel like he could dibble and dabble in the bullshit, but then the bullshit don't gotta come to him. It's kind of weird, bro. I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but.
So you brought the bullshit to Adam, not kind of like that other nerdy guy did who pulled up into his shit with a BB gun or whatever, but you actually you heard about that shit. You know what I mean? But, yeah. You actually pulled up after he started interviewing a lot of people who were ops of yours.
No, hell no. Never once did I do that. Never once did I put his address out there. Never once did I tell nobody his address. I never did nothing like that because it could have been flooded with people. But I never did that shit. No, I didn't go up there until he did that Bootleg Kev interview.
Okay.
And he just started running his mouth.
Damn. So you kind of took issue with the fact that he said you were homeless, which is kind of crazy because of the fact that you always film from your crib.
Of course, he said I'm homeless. He just was running his mouth. He started saying like, "Oh, he's not really from LA. He's a homeless." Just all this goofy ass like Gilligan shit. But I'm not him. He gotta have paid security. He gotta do weirdo shit. I'm not him, bro. But yeah, he just running his mouth, bro. So I'm like, and you gotta think, I'm still coming from like the mentality of being in the streets, bro. Like I'm still like transitioning. So if he say some shit, bro. It's like, what do you want me to do? Let this man just keep coming at me? And I don't do nothing? Nah.
Now, AD was quick to mention that he don't bash me. AD was quick to mention he don't bash me. Adam22 is like, that's because he's scared of you. Do you want to address that whatsoever? I mean, do you
No. When I went up there, the problem was with nobody else had no jumper. Me and AD never had no issues, none of that shit. So I'm not about to let Gilligan22 put the beef on his employees. So he want his black employees to beef with me, and I'm from a black gang. So he just wanted to be like a whole bunch of that shit. No, you bring your ass out. That's what it is. Oh, he gonna call the police? So fuck it, bro. Like, it is what it is. And why did it get recorded? Because it had to. If it would have went further, anything else would have happened. That shit wouldn't have came out, bro. But the video had to come out. Straight up. They put everything out. So fuck it.
So tell me, man, when did you first link up with Say Cheese for an interview? Because I find it interesting that Bootleg Kev, you reached out to Bootleg Kev. You don't deny that, Milk? You reached out to Bootleg Kev?
I reached out to him a long time ago. Like this was like last year or something, bro. I did. I hit him up, bro. Cause I hit him up like, damn, why y'all don't interview Hoover artists? Like, before I started doing YouTube, bro, none of these people was interviewing. Like, it was no how do you call it? No media or no bloggers that was reporting on Hoover artists. So yeah, I hit him up. I did.
Right. Now, I just want to put that into the respect the fact that you're doing interviews with Say Cheese, Sean Cotton, and all that. It's kind of like Bootleg Kev missed an opportunity to interview you, just to be real.
He did. I mean, it was like, what did he not want to interview me for? That's all I wanted to know. Like, I don't know. Then he started saying, oh, he kept hitting me up. He can't do that. No, I didn't. I hit you up one time. Then after that, yeah, when you start not trying to interview people, then I did. All I posted, bro, on my Instagram story was I posted one of my reactions and I posted one of his interviews. And I'm like, look at my numbers versus his numbers. That's all I said. And he blocked me and he started doing all the Gilligan shit.
Yep. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think obviously anybody would log in and see now your interviews with Say Cheese and all that, interviews, you're doing your thing on YouTube, they would say they probably missed the opportunity. So let's kind of get into...
And wait, one more thing. No Jumper hit me up. Say Cheese TV hit me up. When I hit Bootleg Kev up, that was in the beginning stages of me and this YouTube shit. Like, I don't hit people up for interviews, dog. They hit me up, bro. That was just in the beginning. I'm trying to... Yeah, like, you need to... You claim you interview LA artists, but they pick and choose who they want to interview. You feel me? They act like they not in the game politics, but I can't tell.
So let me ask you, man, what was it that made you want to start getting involved in doing YouTube videos? I don't know really much of your past when it comes to the affiliation with the gang culture and all that, but how did you step back from all that and decide you wanted to put your voice on YouTube?
Well, I didn't step back. But I had already started like trying to work, because it's some shit that's going on, but I can't really get into that right now until it's handled. But, like I had kind of had to leave real quick. And then like 2 months into that, I got a job. So I started working and shit. And then I'm like, damn, I'm a working person now. So I started like working. I'm in restaurant. My first job was UPS, the driver helpers, like during Christmas and shit.
I've heard of that.
Like seasonal jobs. That was my first one ever. They worked out of me. But after that, I got dishwashing jobs and shit. And then, so I used to come home and smoke. And then I started getting on YouTube. I just used to like look on there. I was watching, I think like the first video I watched was this Bounty Hunter D. Like the dude that go like, they do lie detector tests on relationships or some shit, bro. So I looked at that and then I started scrolling down YouTube. Then I started seeing pages where they was talking about LA politics. They're not from LA. They don't know what they're talking about. And I'm like, damn, if they on here, then what am I doing wrong? And then I'm like, nah, I can't get on YouTube. I grew up not even taking pictures. We didn't take pictures when I was younger. We didn't do that. I wasn't all into that shit, bro. But
I feel you.
I don't know. Like, I said, bro, I gotta start doing it. So I started just freestyling. I always liked it rapping. So I just started freestyling on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. They said I'm buying it, whatever, but I was freestyling on Instagram, bro, building my YouTube up, and then at the same time building my well, how would you say, like my courage?
Online presence.
Yeah, not the presence, but just me like being comfortable even to record something and put it on camera.
Takes a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So then eventually you must have seen like, yo, I'm making some bread at this, or there's going to be an opportunity to make some bread at this. So why am I dishwashing?
Yeah, so I said that. So before that, I still never did it. I didn't do it. I started thinking about this shit in 2017, but I never did it. Never did it. That's when I first, you have to make a YouTube channel to even comment on videos and shit. So that's when I first made the account. But 2019, I did a Fresh Out interview. I don't know if you heard of Big Hurt, but it's an interview. I mean, it's a YouTube channel called Fresh Out.
Okay.
Now, I did this interview before I even had a YouTube channel. I hit him up. See, this was around the time I was hitting people up because that's what I thought you were supposed to do. I didn't really know no better. So I hit him up. Big Hurt, he had like 350,000 subscribers. I told him I want to get an interview. He asked me like my story or whatever. You feel me? I ran it down to him. And he flew or drove from San Francisco to come do the interview. And that's when I was at the first skyscraper. I mean, the first sky rise, and that was before YouTube. And that was on 9th and Figueroa.
Yeah, that's how it kind of was back in the day. You had to reach out to WorldStar. WorldStar would say, hey, I don't want to put this video up. We don't put up videos from artists unless they do 50,000 views organically. You'd have to sort of talk to the people and make them understand why they should interview you, why they should post a video up. So yeah, you were not wrong back then. Even when I first got started, you'd hit up people's managers for interviews. The game has just changed so much. You can't get an interview with Lil Durk anymore. You know what I mean? You can't interview these people anymore. So going through it, you get into YouTube. When did you notice, like, how did you get your name? Milk, it's Milk TV, Milk74. Like, how did you get your whole theme together?
So like I did I hit a Big Hurt. He came, we did the interview. It did good. You feel me? I had a lot of people in the comments saying you need to start a channel or whatever. So that kind of made me start it, bro. So I don't know, Milk been my name. I'm from 74. So I was like, I'm gonna just pick Milk74. And I really don't know where it came from. I don't know how I thought about doing that shit, but that's what I did at first, bro. And I just started doing videos, and I really didn't know. Like, I was getting on there, my face was, I wasn't shaving, but then you got to think at the same time, I was still working 40 hours a week when I started YouTube in a restaurant. You feel me? I was washing dishes, I was prep cooking, I became like the porter supervisor. But this was at a hotel. I didn't work every type of kitchen job, period, everywhere.
So when was it when you got your first video? I mean, I know you did an interview with him. You start your
April.
own.
No. I recorded a video sitting on at like it's this restaurant on 9th and Flower called Faith and Flower, I think. I was sitting right there, like kind of by the bus stop, but I did like a 6-minute video, but I never uploaded it. I just couldn't get the balls to do it. June was the first time that I uploaded a video.
Of 2017?
No, 2019.
2019.
That's when I did the Big Hurt interview. It was 2019. So that was maybe February. June was the first time I uploaded a video. Ever.
You just put it on YouTube? Did it go on any special websites? Like, for instance, my first video, I did an interview with Freaky Zeke, and WorldStar picked it up immediately.
I didn't.
I'm off to the races.
No, hell no. I wasn't really into, I didn't know nothing about that. And then I didn't have no connections. Like, I didn't have none of that type of shit. Hell no. And then I'm from a community that the industry really don't even like. So, hell no, it was none of that. It was just straight me uploading like 5-6 videos a day. And they're like, who is this? Probably like, what the fuck? And then earlier on, it was more different topics, and I was just doing like story times and shit like that. I really didn't even know what a tripod was. I was holding my phone, the blunt, and reacting and doing all of that until I found out what a tripod was.
Oh, damn. So I wasn't the only one holding a camera and a blunt in the old other hand.
No, I didn't hold a phone, a blunt, and another phone like on my leg. I didn't do all type of shit.
So Milk, when does it come to the point where Adam22, who you, as you were saying, you didn't really know about Adam22, Adam came into the game, created his podcast, took it out west, and blew up. You know what I mean?
Nah, he did not, but that shit, yeah, he blew up. He started that podcast out here, really, I would say, like more
Yep. He came
really
out
here. But now you keep going.
You go to LA and you blow, you know what I mean? You go to LA and you make it do what it do. And I got respect for what he did because he didn't just stay in Massachusetts. You know what I mean? I'm in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? I never made that jump out to LA, bro. So you know what I mean? I didn't go.
It's deeper than what you think. Yeah. You regular compared to him, we regular is deeper. It's a little deeper. We'll get into that later, but it's deeper.
When did he reach out to you to get on the show? What type of buzz did you start to establish for him to reach out to you to get on the show, or was it strictly that you were a white gangster?
I was kicking up dust. I was kicking up a lot of dust, bro. When I first started uploading these videos, I was doing story times. Then it started to be like people attacking me. People think that I started off like Gilligan hunting and being the Gilligan Slayer, but in all actuality, people made me like this. Literally, like when I first started, it was all type of people in the comments. It went from that to people started making videos. So then people started making videos, then I started to, like basically react to what they were saying about me, and it just started like that. And then, I'm very controversial. I was picking rappers. I'm going at people. So, I was kicking up dust. Yeah.
So talk to me about when he first reached out to you. You know what I mean? Talk to me about that when he actually reached. How did he reach out to you? Simple DM, email?
Nah, not like okay. When it first happened, they was talking about me on an episode. I think like No Jumper episode. This was before they even got to 100, bro. I think this was like in the 70s or something. They was talking about me just. I think Little House Phone brought me up. I don't know how. I think he brought me up and said something like, hey, look at this guy, Milk. And Adam22 said he seen me from doing a reaction. I had reacted to this white dude who went to this store and like did some Gilligan shit. Like he was recording saying, where the blood's at? Where the blood's at? He was like on some Block Boy shit, but a long time ago.
Were you calling it Gilligan shit back then, or is this a more new? Because I know you said your old homie.
No. Gilligan is new. Gilligan came around after, but he hit me up, bro, because they spoke on me on there, and then I did a reaction to that, and I think they were saying something about me too. I think they mentioned me. I think I did a reaction to that. Then I think they did another episode, and they probably was already clout chasing from here. They did another episode saying, "Oh, he's saying the N-word. He's saying all of this and shit. He be saying it." And that's where it started. So I reacted to that, and I'm like, "Bro, y'all shouldn't be on here talking about me. Y'all could bring me on here and ask me this yourself." Like that. I never went in on them. I just did a reaction. And it went from there to I think House Phone. See, it was weird because House Phone never hit me up. I don't think he followed me on Instagram. Like AD hit me up, he followed me. And then Adam22 did the same thing, but they hit me up, and then we set a date. But I guess first they had to like see if I was real or whatever.
So, yo, Milk, I just got to ask you, man. So you just comfortably use the N-word on video and all that?
I did.
You did. You stopped at a certain point, like most people?
Yeah. I don't even say it. I said it. This is for like I was saying that, but. Nah, I don't really say it, bro, but I mean, like, I grew up my whole life saying it. Like, I'm not Gilligan22 and them. Like, I didn't come around. You got to think this shit is embedded in my head. I didn't have parents that was saying, like, no, we don't say this. Like, they saying this shit. They calling me this. This is what I'm, like, so y'all got to understand. But, I try to, like, I'm growing. So, of course, yeah, like, it's black people that don't even say that word. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just asking you to get an understanding myself. You know what I'm saying? You're on here, you're talking in front of everybody, you're explaining yourself and shit like that, bro. You've grown from that part of your life as well. We've seen other people speak on it. China Mac as well used to use it in his music. He's grown from there. You are.
But see them. They probably didn't grow up saying this shit. They mama and them wasn't telling them that. they didn't grow up around that. That's all I knew. This is all I knew. It's the difference between me and some of them. That's what I'm saying. Like China Mac didn't start really hanging around black people until he went to prison. Like, to be honest, and that's what I really think. Because before that, you know, he was with the Chinese organization or whatever. So it's just different, bro. It was really like, this is all I knew. So like, yeah, of course I tried to, you know, I started trying to catch myself, you know, focus in on it, because I don't want to be on here saying that. Like, and it's not like people is forcing me, like saying, oh, you're gonna not say this or whatever. It's just me like growing, and I'm getting more like intelligent. Like, of course I came from like the streets. Like, bro, I was never dumb. Like, I've been smart. Like, I ain't never been stupid. That's how I'm still living. But yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm learning, bro.
No, I totally feel you, man. So what was the experience like when you went to No Jumper? Was that your first bigger interview at this point? How was the setup that they had in comparison to what it looks like now?
It was kind of the same thing, but it wasn't as much. It wasn't as many like different podcasts on there. It was just really, I think he had just started at end of the day with AD, maybe a few months before he did this interview. I mean, it was cool. I went up there, you know, it was whatever, but it was like, you know, I was getting kind of strange vibes from him because he came in my face and he like, you know, it's like he was in my head. It's like he brought me really on there too for the views. And then at the same time, he probably thought he was gonna expose me or something. Like I was playing or something. Like I don't understand how he think I'm gonna be in Los Angeles doing what I was doing, making the videos that I was making, playing. I just don't understand it. But it was cool. That we went on there. It was a good interview. It's at like 1 million now, so it was a cool interview.
Lit. So once you leave that interview, you do the interview with Adam22. How much of a bump do you notice? You had mentioned your 15,000 subscribers at that point. I don't know what you're up to by the time you get to Adam22, but how much of an increase did you notice at that point?
Like when the interview happened kind of fast. It happened from when I did the reaction. So I was at probably, when I did the interview, I was at like 15 something. But you know, they don't just release the interview right then and there. So when it dropped, I probably was at like 15,900 within 24 hours. Being truthful, probably like 13,000, like 14, maybe 15. No, if I was at, maybe I'm counting wrong because I'm high. But if I was at 15, then it had to be like a 10 piece or 11 piece in 24 hours, plus Instagram too.
That's
the Instagram went up. The Instagram went up probably like, it was probably like at 65, 6,600, and it shot up to probably like 10 or 11,000. So no, it did shoot up. Like I'm probably like, I seen, and it's crazy, but people think like everybody that go on there is just gonna get interviews or just, I mean, the subscribers just gonna shoot up, but that's not true. Cause I seen people go on there after me and they ain't really gained nothing off of it, unless I just stopped all of their traffic. But yeah, no, I went from 15, basically like 16,000 into like 20 to like 25,000. It had to be like 10,000 in 24 hours.
So how much of a time frame was between your interview with No Jumper and his interview with Bootleg Kev? Could you know in your head off top?
Bro, that's a long time. That's
a long time.
That's a long time. It's been so much shit that done transpired since me even going up there, bro. This shit was me doing the interview. That was maybe, I think I did that interview. I want to say it was it was probably 2019. No, it had to be, maybe it was 2019 or 2020, I think. It was the beginning. It was March 2020, I think. It was somewhere around there, like because when that shit happened.
The Bootleg Kev interview?
Nah, the where everybody got sick and shit. I don't even want to say the name.
January or February 2020.
2020? Then yeah. Did I go during that shit? I low-key think I went to the interview during like the beginning of that shit, to be honest with you. I really think. I think it was March of 2020. The Bootleg Kev shit happened recently. Not that recently, but that shit probably was like 7 months ago, bro. It was like right after I went up there. I mean, right before.
18 months. We're talking about like an 18-month time frame.
Oh, yeah, from the interview?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, in Adam22's interview with Bootleg Kev, he had said that he would have kept on messing with you. He would have kept on having you on the show as on a regular basis. So why do you think you guys just dissolved your relationship?
I would never work for him. I would never go to work for him. You know what dissolved the relationship? Him doing that shit what he did with Cluck Mac. You supposed to be, you're not even involved in the streets. You're a media person. You shouldn't be interviewing him. First of all, like you shouldn't be interviewing him and he got a Los Angeles gang crossed out on his head. I don't care if it's mine. I don't care if it's my enemies. I don't care who it is. You shouldn't have never did that, period. You kind of crossed the line, bro. You think I'm gonna have a relationship with you, like have a friendship with you and you doing content with this Gilligan that's saying, disrespecting my gang in every video, period, just doing Gilligan shit in that face tattoo? Come on, bro. Nah. No, and then he started doing shit like, bro, I was saying like I'm about to interview people because I was starting to interview people in the beginning. I was like, okay, I'm gonna interview people. I started saying I'm gonna interview people on live and it's Gilligan, bro. He's going to snatch him, bro. Then he's taking them on the interview saying, yeah, I'm tapped into the streets. You don't even know who they was, bro. Like I did Big Sad, bro. I interviewed this rapper, LA rapper, Big Sad 1900. This was like a year ago. Interview him. 4 days later, bro, he interviewed him. He called him for an interview, bro. Like it was just a whole bunch of Gilligan shit happening, bro. It's like you trying to like do everything that I'm doing, or you think that I don't know, but it was really the Cluck Mac shit too, bro. And then from that, the C-Mac shit, that just opened up a whole can of like all type of weird shit that he do, bro. And just because he gave me an interview, that don't mean that I'm supposed to be a hoe, be his like hoe or something, because he gave me a fucking interview. You know, that wasn't my first interview. I did an interview with Big Hurt. He had like 350,000 subscribers. But just because you do an interview with a person, that don't mean like if you feel like they doing something, you just gotta like, don't say nothing, bro. Like then it just he feel like he bigger than the program. Like he feel like he don't gotta explain nothing or he don't gotta talk about shit or like. It just, just all type of weird shit, bro. Like, I don't just come at people for no reason. I don't. Like, it be all type of shit building up, like, weird ass shit, bro. If you seen somebody that you just interviewed and then, like, they go back and interview somebody with where's AR Abnem from? If they got their shit whacked out on their forehead, like, what type of weird ass shit is that? It's kind of, like, goofy to me. I don't play like that, and I don't straddle the fence. I don't do that. I don't straddle no fence. Like I'm on one side. I don't play two sides. Like so I'm not about to be cool with you and then you interviewing this dude with this tattoo and this Gilligan ass shit. You already got a platform. What are you interviewing him for? You don't need him unless you need him for views. Like that he thrive off that shit.
I think he more so just saw a talent in him like he saw in you.
And
like
what talent he seen in him? He didn't see no damn talent in him.
A lot of people would have said the same thing when he had the Island Boys on there. You know what I mean? A lot of people would have said.
But the Island Boys ain't got no gang whacked on their forehead. Like he know what he doing, bro.
Nope, I hear what you're saying, man, and that's.
I'm not talking about no industry shit. I'm just talking about him. He know what he doing, bro. He got a gangbanger off the street who went viral for for dissing people and having that tattoo, and he interviewed him. What did he see in him? You know what he seen in him? He seen controversy, all the drama that was gonna be brought up. He saw all of that. That's what he saw. He didn't see no talent. He didn't see no he seen views. That's what he seen. He seen, I'm gonna interview him, then I'm gonna be able to ask everybody else about him. Everybody gonna be commenting like, oh, what the and all this shit, bro. That's what he seen. He didn't see no talent. What talent?
Appreciate you for tapping in, Milk. So the big thing is, Adam22 was just dissing you the other day or today, a few hours ago, whatever, about subscribers. Now, a little bit earlier, you said after doing the interview with Adam22, you experienced the level of getting about 10, 15,000 more subscribers on YouTube alone. So yeah. Adam22 said that he said, laughing my ass off, Milk bought 20,000 fake subscribers on YouTube. That's one way to get to 100K subs, I guess. What is your response to that, Milk?
Okay, look, Mikey T, the movie star. That's that Gilligan activity. Now you tell me this. Why the would I buy subscribers, bro? And I'm the Gilligan Slayer. You know how relevant I am in the YouTube streets? You know all the controversy that is stacked up around my name? What do I gotta buy subscribers for? It's 4 or 5 people that make videos on me every day. If you go type in Milk74, it's Milk TV, this is on a daily. So if 4 or 5 people or more make a video about me, that's chances that the people that see that video or they subscribers is going to subscribe to me. I've been doing like on the worst day, 300, 200, on a good day, like whatever, 1,000. I don't even look at that shit, but I see it like on the YouTube studio because that's downloaded on my phone. Keep that on my phone, bro. I didn't buy subscribers, never did. Like, don't you think if I was buying subscribers, don't you think that I would be cashing it out and getting a lot? Like after an interview, like if I did a Say Cheese TV interview, I could have just cashed it out and I didn't even know about this shit. Then you think that I would risk my channel, all the bloodshed, the sweat, the tears, the days sitting outside, all on the curb. Bro, when I first started, I was sitting outside next to a dog park in a parking structure on the curb, like on the ground, bro. So no, like, you know what happened, bro? These Gilligans, like I say about 4 days ago, I seen some comments, but you know, these is regular comments because I got haters, bro. They like 100 Gang CEO, please, you better apologize to C-Mac and ODM Slim, or we coming for you. 50 pages are following you now. We're gonna hijack your channel or something. Never paid it no attention. Fast forwarded, you know, my subscribers start going up. But I'm like, you know, this is normal, bro. I'm already at 84,600 subscribers. I drop multiple videos every day, content, fire reactions, all that shit, bro. So it's like if I gain subscribers, I've been gaining 1,000 a day before that. Like they could go look at this shit all they want. They're not posting that. And it's like, so the subscribers was going up or whatever the case was, and they telling me like, you know, what is going on, bro? You just got like 3,000 subscribers, and like, then they say you got 9K in 24 hours. I'm like, okay, I got 9K in 24 hours. I just did the reaction on P-Bo Vicky interrogation video. No Jumper just talked about me in an interview. They released the clip, No Jumper clips with my title and my name. So if they doing all of this with 4 million subscribers, why I couldn't get 9K subscribers? But then this would happen. So I wasn't on Instagram. I go log into Instagram. This is when the shit started happening. I ain't never dealt with this shit. I don't buy followers and subscribers. Everything I get is off the grind, like off the muscle. But the shit started happening. It was happening. Like my subscribers went, I mean, the Instagram followers went up drastically. And I said to myself, I'm like, hell no. Like, I'm on the internet and all that, but I know this is kind of crazy for it to go up like this. And when I went and looked on it, it was, you know, like all the little Indian pages with the little like Indian people, fake profiles, bro. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck is happening? So I'm starting to Google this shit, and now they starting to just attack it, bro. Then that's when I figured it out, bro. They screenshot this shit. Now I put it together, bro. They started spamming the YouTube too, bro. They did this. I don't know who. I got my little thoughts, bro, but I don't know. It could be him, it could be them, but they did this. And I've been Googling this and researching this. I don't think I'm the first person that this happened to. But they basically like bought subscribers and bought followers and strategically, because it's crazy how you could just go buy this shit and just use a URL, like somebody link, and this shit can happen. So they strategically, and it's not cheap. Like it's not, I don't think it's cheap to actually do it. They strategically bought Instagram bots, like they ran the Instagram followers up to like 34,000. On your page? Like, 34,000. And I'm like, no, I was just at like 6,800. Never, like, it's not possible, bro. And then that's when they started. So it was a calculated attack because they just can't stand that I'm hitting 100K. I'm going to hit 100K regardless. Like, see, and it's the thing about this shit. So they did this in their Gilligans because I don't know what they thought was going to happen. Like, my subscribers don't know. Like, they act like I walk down the street, people know me. They know, oh, milk. This shit ain't fake. None of this shit is fake. But what they don't know is that YouTube has like a system or whatever that it started in 2020 that it goes through the subscribers like automatically. Like it purges subscribers, and you know, like your YouTube subscriber count on the actual YouTube app is different from the YouTube studio because it takes 48 hours for it to actually
it's gradually coming in.
Yeah, it have to go through a check. So what they did was they spent a couple dollars and they flooded it. They flooded the YouTube and they flooded the Instagram at the same time so they could be able to go screen record this goofy ass shit and make videos and hope and pray that people like, I don't care, because let me tell you something, bro. All the talking that they doing, that just made me trending that day. That Wackashi69 posted me, all I did was make me trending. So the more people that you show me, that mean the actual people that's gonna go subscribe to me. I drop content every day. Now let me clear this up. YouTube, I did not know. So when I did the 100K video, that was before the shit cracked off on the Instagram because I wasn't on there. When I went on there, I'm like, oh no, something not right, bro. Then I started researching, going to Google, hitting what is bot subscribers and like bot followers and seeing how do they do this shit or whatever it is. But you know, I posted this shit. I went on YouTube and shit. It says they automatically go through there. So right now, if I go on my YouTube studio, it's back to the regular subscriber mark that it was at. Basically, I was at 84.6, and I'm at like 86,000. So that's regular for like 4 days and all this controversy and all this shit. So the haters is trying to take me down, but they gotta understand that YouTube is very strategic. They focus on IP addresses. It's a whole bunch of shit. So right now, basically in YouTube, can't nobody really fake subscribers. I don't know how it was going before and shit like that, but it's not the same. And I seen videos where they said that a lot of people, when this shit first cracked off in 2020, they had like a lot of subscribers. And then when they went back, they didn't have them no more. One thing I can say, and everybody that been looking at my channel has never had a drastic change in subscribers, like losing subscribers. I've been gradually, organically gaining my subscribers, bro. I went from nothing to this, and they can't handle it. But when you the Gilligan Slayer, I guess this shit come with the, it just come with the territory. But nah, bro, I would never. That's Gilligan activity for you to even be doing that. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's just Gilligan shit. Even if YouTube wouldn't catch the shit, it's just stupid to do because at the end of the day, what about the views? What about the likes? So you're gonna be spending all this money trying to do all of this shit? Then you can't tell me nothing because when I drop this merch, then they really gonna see. But they can see now because I'm gonna do a video tomorrow showing the YouTube analytics, the views, the subscribers. Like that's why it dropped, bro. The subscribers dropped, and I didn't know what was going on. I ain't never dealt with this shit. They know about this shit. They already know about this type of shit. I don't, but it's okay because you would never stop me. You would never break me. I won't bend. I won't fold. The more they talk about me, that means the more people is gonna come low. That's what they don't understand. It was goofy shit, bro. But honestly, it's like, damn, is it that outrageous for me to get 100,000 subscribers? I kind of feel like I should be at more. That's why I've been calling these people recurring viewer Gilligans, because if I go if I go look at my analytics and the watch time for the past 28 days, it's like at 49% subscribed and maybe 51% not subscribed. So if I was already at 84,000 subscribers. So if 50% is not subscribed, then how many subscribers do I really supposed to have if all these goofies would subscribe?
Right.
So this is all I'm saying, look. They trying to sabotage me. They know I deal with a lot of shit, bro. Like they be coming at me all type of ways, bro. Age restricted videos for no reason. Vlogs that's getting age restricted for no reason. They try to do a lot of shit to try to deter me from continuing. But I won't, because what they gotta fail to realize when I jumped in this shit, it wasn't for money. It wasn't like I wasn't doing this for money. Like I was already working. I had a good job when I landed. Like one of my last jobs for YouTube was at a hotel, bro. I was getting like the starting pay was $16 an hour to wash dishes in a hotel. That is good, bro. You get fed, PTO, and all that.
But now, Milk, seeing where you've come in this game and seeing how you've acquired, subscribers like that, and people want to tune in and watch you and, wear your merchandise and shit, you actually realize it would serve you no purpose to fake it. it would serve you no purpose to fake it on YouTube when you've actually got people coming in.
I already posted on my YouTube, on my community post, the comments that they picked, bro. They were saying you need to apologize to C-Mac and ODM Slim. I would never apologize to none of them Gilligans. I don't need to buy subscribers, bro. If I got Gilligan22 in his feelings and he got 4.7 million subscribers and he's posting me on the Instagram that got like 1 million followers, then what the fuck do I need to ever? Why do I need to?
You know how many people seen that story?
Like, you know how many people seen Wack 100 post? You know how many people seen Wack 100 post? You know how many people seen the Clubhouse videos of me going at him and getting into it with him? You know how many? It just like, look, bro. When they can't smut you nowhere else. Like when they said, "Oh, he's not really from LA." Boom. You know, where's the videos that saying I'm not? Like the real people from LA or anything. He's not where he said he's from. Prove that. Yeah, so it's like, oh, they can't go find nothing on my criminal record. Weird. They mad that I could go find it on theirs, and I'm damn near, you know, can make that clear, bro. And it's just like, Biggie said, "More money, more problems." I feel that. And Eazy-E said, "All publicity is good publicity, love." And I learned a lot of shit going at people from 50 Cent. So hey, they don't want to fuck me, bro, because I don't play fair, bro. Like I beef like a politician, bro. I put pressure on them, bro, and they just can't stand me. Like, I do videos, I get views. Like, I do views. So you telling me if I just did a reaction on this dude, Michael, he go do like hood vlogs. Got arrested for some weird shit. You know, I did a video on him. It went 150,000 views in like 14 days. So I couldn't gain subscribers from him. I get subscribers every day.
Right.
There's no faking it.
Speaking of the subscribers, so at a certain point, because I see here that it says 107K. So at a certain point, did you think that you had actually passed the 100K mark and that YouTube was going to send you the plaque and all that? Were you
well, no, like I'm not lying. Before the Instagram shit happened, where I start really seeing like, okay, this is what's happening. I'm getting, they're trying to sabotage me. I'm getting hit, and I'm not the first person that this is happening to, because this is all over the internet. And no, I really thought I hit 100. I'm like, how is that like difficult? I was just at 86. I'm viral. They dropping these interviews about me. They making people do reactions on me. So why I couldn't get 14, 15,000 subscribers? Like, that's kind of not. And then like, so how slow do you supposed to grow? How fast do you supposed to grow if it's billions of people on this earth and it's probably billions of people on YouTube? Like, how? I just don't understand. Like, what type of weird ass shit is they saying? Like, how fast and all this Gilligan ass shit like that? Look, no, I'm a Gilligan slayer. I don't need to buy nothing. He didn't got through it, but I need to buy nothing. Never.
Yeah, it wouldn't serve you no purpose to buy something, because all it would do was take away from what you've got going on. So I see right here it says on 6/8 that you gained 9.9K.
That's the box.
Right. Based on what you told me a little bit earlier, after you did your No Jumper interview, you jumped up about 10,000 subscribers at that point. So to you, it really wouldn't be hard to believe. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be hard to believe that, you know, No Jumper posted you. You just did the crazy reaction. Maybe your shit did jump up 10,000.
I mean, like, it can't be out of the norm. Like, how the fuck could that be out of the normal, bro? That's goofy shit for people even to think that. But see, they calculated and they strategically did that, and they, you know, they already knew what they was doing. You know, they did, but it's not gonna stop shit. Well, I would never jeopardize my channel. You know, I'm making an income off of this channel. Like, I'm making money off this channel. I like this channel. I like getting on my live stream, talking shit to the trolls, and I does this, bro. I genuinely don't do shit all day to pick content out. You know, I done got into it with my girl. I had to move apartments because they tripping off the sound and the weed and all of that. You know, I go through all this. People think I can't be on my balcony. Man, the neighbors is tripping. You know, these type of apartments, you can't even smoke. It's like a non-smoking. So if I just move somewhere and these people been having a Juliet balconies open since they've been here, then I'm doing 4 videos a day on the balcony, smoking cigarettes, weed all day. I can't be a Gilligan and be upset at them and be angry because they want what they paying for. So I'm the one that got to figure it out. So right now I'm working on me a little studio or something.
So, Milk, I want to ask you as well. What do you think about? Because you had mentioned earlier a little bit how DJ Vlad doesn't politic with gang members and he'll interview them, but he's not going to go ahead and politic with them. What's your take on Adam22 bringing in AD as one of his co-hosts?
I mean, it wasn't nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like his intentions, Adam22's intentions, like he didn't really just bring him in there to be a co-host. He really strategically did that for protection. I'm telling you though, like whether he want to say it or not, that's what he did it for. He wasn't gonna align himself with a a Compton, whatever, a gang member, somebody from the streets. That's what he did. He did that on purpose, bro. Because he started seeing the people that he was with at first couldn't really handle the job, and because the shit he was doing, the shit he was trying to do, the shit he was saying and the shit he was trying to do and all of that, it just wasn't working with the people he had. So he did that for a whole different reason, bro. He really did. He's deeper than what you think.
What's your take on the way that China Mac and AD had some crazy words for each other on YouTube? They went back and forth. It did a shitload of views, man, like 100, more than it did, almost 1 million views, I believe. But
I'm starting to think that was a setup. I'm starting to think they did that because Adam22 they made them do a couple little things that was fake, that was proven to be fake. Like they did a fight on the live stream before. It was fake. It's proven to be fake, bro. He did a lot of weird shit to me, like when the dude put the gun out on him on the live stream. That shit was fake. That goofy ass shit was fake. I don't know. I just don't think it was real like that. And then it's like me, like why would they post a little clip of the fight and not just post the fight? Like why would you post a clip saying y'all fought if y'all not gonna post a video that y'all fought? I'm not saying that they didn't fight. I don't really know, but I just don't know. Anything that got to do with him, I question it. Anything that got to do with Adam22 be a question for me, because it's always something like a deeper motive than what people think.
No, I definitely hear you on that, Milk. And you had brought up Wack 100 a little bit earlier. I saw this video of Wack 100 where it said Wack 100 was dissing Milk. What's your whole situation with Wack 100 about?
Wack 100, them clickbait. A lot of people get clickbait and weird ass titles, but it was just he was trying to protect Gilligan 22. I guess he was trying to set up his play with Adam22. Oh, let me try to, get the pressure off of you from him, and I could just have you interview all my artists when I want to, or whatever, shit like that. You know how this shit go. But I don't fuck with him because he tried to really go at Charleston White. About Charleston White, like I'm not saying what he's saying is okay, with him saying he raped the white women or whatever, but nobody has ever came out and said he has done anything to a woman. No woman has ever came out on Charleston White. So you don't know if he's just trolling or what is he doing. But he went in on him. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not agreeing or none of that. But what I'm getting to is that all the tweets came out with Gilligan 22, and he basically took him on Clubhouse and really did damage control. Like he really didn't, press him like he pressed Charleston White over all them freaky ass tweets. Them weird ass tweets from 10 and 11 years ago. And that shit is real. So I don't know. I don't mess with nobody like that, bro. I'm really not about to be with nobody with no crazy background like that and then allegations, you losing deals with Atlantic Records. Over allegations of these women. They're not just gonna really drop you from this deal if they ain't really did their homework and it's looking to be true. And then if that's the case, you would have hit them with defamation or something in a lawsuit. So because you're not from the streets, so you would have sued them in a heartbeat.
Talking about Adam22's no jumper deal with Atlantic Records.
Yeah. You know why he lost that, right?
Well, I heard they were trying to push artists on him like Skinny from the Nine and stuff, and he really wasn't feeling it.
Do you know why he lost that, right?
No, not really. I don't know why he lost his deal.
Yeah, I think he said it too. He lost it because of the allegations of a few women that said he raped them.
Oh, geez, I never heard about that.
But man, you kind of out the loop.
He kind of lived a wild skater lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Before. I mean, he was a 30-year-old BMX you a 30-year-old grown-ass man want to be around little-ass kids. You went on tour.
Milk, that's how they are, bro. All these.
But his father tied into Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was tied into Epstein. He went on tour with He went on tour with Little Pump.
What's the problem with going on?
You go on tour with a little kid. You're around a little ass kid doing drugs all day. You're around a little boy, so that little boy got teenage girls around him, bro. It just don't look good for you to go on this tour with all these allegations, all this shit, these pictures of you with questionable ass girls in these pictures that look young. It's a whole bunch of shit, bro, that's very questionable. So why would you go do that? Why? Like, what do anybody in their right mind? I understand what you're saying to a certain degree, but no. I'm not about to go on no tour, no 15-year-old boy and stay in the same area as them. I'm riding in the same vans with them. I'm smoking weed, doing all this shit with these kids.
Whoa,
grown ass men.
Bro, Milk, if we're gonna tell the story like it is, let's not cap. These dudes aren't just smoking weed. I'm smoking weed. These dudes are popping pills and all different types of shit, man.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You doing drugs for kids, bro? Yeah, pills, ketamine, powder, all. But I'm just saying, bro, why would you be a 32-year-old man? You're not this motherfucking manager. I don't even think the managers is around him in these rooms like that and doing all this shit. Like, nah, bro, just that shit is weird to me, bro. It's not normal, bro.
Well, on the real, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've watched a lot of those videos you're talking about. You know what I mean? I've watched a lot of those videos. Adam was at a different place in his life back then as well. You could just
what that mean? So he could be a creep. He could be a fucking creep 10 years ago, and then just because he got a platform now, now it's just like, oh, he could be a creep and it's okay. Nah, I don't rock like that, bro. I don't get down like that. I don't. Like, you're not gonna be a creep and then just like you want to be a creep and then like 10 years later, that's like somebody snitching. That's in the streets. They tell, and then 10 years later, like, they act like it's okay. Like, oh, I told 10 years ago. Like, what type of shit is that?
Dude, I got a poll up right now of who y'all rocking with. I don't know if you could see the poll, Milk, but I got a poll right now of who y'all rocking with, Milk or Adam22. And Malvo says, yo, can I take my vote back? I didn't know this about Adam. So, but yeah. So,
Milk, all y'all got to do is go do some research, bro. He tried to do a lot of damage control. I lost like 2 or 3 Instagrams putting pressure on him though. For real. Like he's getting my shit took down. Yeah. Like putting the pressure. It's a lot of it's a video, bro. Now you telling me
you're bigger than that, Milk. You know what I mean? I think you're bigger than, because like maybe at a certain point in your career, you needed to diss him in order to get a little bit.
Man, nah, I'm just saying now. What it is, I never dissed him for no clout or nothing. People, I don't understand why people think that. Like I had not you, but
you dissed him for clout. It's just the fact of the matter that you get that type of clout when you diss somebody. It's not
not my fault, but they talk about people every day. So what about the clout they getting off people? Then this is what another thing people got to understand about platforms. Just because you got a platform, that don't mean like you're bigger than the people that you interviewing. Because if you wasn't interviewing people, you wouldn't be getting subscribers. You wouldn't be shit. So it's like a two-way street, bro. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. Like they clout chase people all day then. If that's the case, what about all the people that podcasters talk about? It's the same shit then.
Some people knowingly do it.
I just got fuel to do it, bro. And it was just like, damn, it was a lot of it's still so much shit, bro. It's so many questionable videos. He said to the little boy, Lil Max, like, oh, what are you doing that night at school? I'm gonna fucking come rape you and like, all type of weird shit, bro.
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
I don't play like that, bro. It's just a lot of weird shit.
But I want to ask you, man, what's your take on Wack getting released and all the audio by Hassan Campbell, where he was speaking on Nipsey Hussle and all these guys, man? What's your take on that? Because Wack has taken a lot of hate from going against Nip, a West Coast legend.
I mean, it's just that's just the way it is these days, bro. That's just how it's gonna go. If you somebody like you got any type of relevance on the internet, if you got something on you, shit, I mean, it's gonna come out, bro. Like, that's just something they got to deal with. But a lot of people run their mouth on the phones. You'd be surprised. Like a lot of these people run their mouth on the phone. They just I don't know, bro. Like that, it's shit crazy because Hassan Campbell leaked it. That's really what make it crazy. But I don't know, bro. I mean,
Well, how does like people from Cali look at Wack 100 talking all this stuff about, someone who's passed on to somebody kind of irrelevant to the situation, Hassan Campbell? I mean, he's a big media guy, but he's not from the West Coast.
I mean, but Nipsey Hussle was like a big rapper, so I mean, anybody could talk about him. That's like the tip. You got to understand that when you become like a rapper or something, anybody gonna talk about you, bro. But yeah, he shouldn't be talking to him like that. But I mean, that's just he was having a normal conversation, got recorded. Somebody did what he do to people, and they recorded him. So that's just teach him a lesson to stop talking on the phone. Probably, I bet you don't probably talk like that on the phone to people no more. Cause yeah, he got a lot of slack off of that. But I mean, that shit is what it is, bro. All that shit wasn't gonna do nothing. If a video came out like that anyway, it was not gonna do nothing to Nipsey. I really doubt it.
So what's your take on the fact that Hassan Campbell said they were working on a podcast together? Do you think there's any truth to that, or do you think that's not true?
Who, him and Wack?
Yeah.
They probably was before that shit got leaked. Or Wack probably thought Hassan Campbell was gonna do that, but Hassan Campbell too worried about getting snaked by Wack, so he trying to attack first before he get attacked. So I think that's what it was. It was a lot of pressure. He just was feeling a lot of pressure, bro, and he snaked him before he got snaked, bro. You gotta think you're dealing with a person who sat down with a rat, who come from the streets and sat down with a rat and managing a rat and shit like that. So if they do that, they'd do anything. So, yeah, that's why they do this shit. They send bot followers to my Instagram, hoping that like it'll take me down or something like that. But nah, it shit won't happen, bro. Like, nah.
You do. You're not really. You don't do interviews, like you said. You were going to do interviews, but you really have focused on what brought you to the game, the reaction videos.
Yeah.
So you're in the lane, media guy. You're getting into this shit really heavy. We've seen both ends of the spectrum. Gilly the Kid turned down 6ix9ine for an interview. Hassan Campbell took the option to interview 6ix9ine. What do you think you would have done, and what do you think about Gilly turning it down and Hassan taking the interview?
Hassan is a Gilligan. Gilly did what he was supposed to do. You can't be thirsty, bro. You can't do you just can't do everything, bro. I'm not gonna interview him. If I was in that position, I don't give a fuck if I was thirsty. Like, people doing that shit because they thirsty, they putting their shit to the side, they're not caring no more. I'm not doing that, bro. That's Gilligan ass shit. But Hassan Campbell's a weirdo anyway, bro. I really ain't never knew about him until all the shit kind of, well, a little bit before Wack, because I think he was doing, it was something else before Wack. I think they were saying he got, I was touched or something. It was some shit like that, but he a Gilligan for that, bro. Like, anybody that sit down with him and act like they this and that, and they from, especially people that say they from the streets, or they cut from that cloth. Like, you should not be going to sit down with him, bro. No, I'm not. I would never do that. Couldn't pay me to do that.
Adam Smith said Gilligan Campbell.
Yeah, Gilligan Campbell, that's his name. I come up with crazy nicknames for people. I'm going to make one for him.
Hilarious. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that Wack let himself get put in the position to be recorded by Hassan Campbell.
Because he probably would... He probably didn't think that he was. But they do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk on the phone, me personally. And then especially after shit like that. But it was shit before that. People leaking phone calls and shit like that. I don't talk on the phone. I barely talked on the phone before that because of the people. I never want to get caught up in no shit like that with them elite alphabet boys and people with them jackets. But yeah, shit weird, bro. People got to stop talking. But he started getting a lot of slack after he tried to, after that Clubhouse video with me and him.
What up, Ooey? Everybody give Milk a second. Share this video. Share this video, you guys. Dope to have Milk tapping in. We're going to get into some of the news in just a little bit. What up with you, Don Pablo? My bad, Milk. You're on mute. You're on mute, bro.
Probably got like 7.4 minutes left up in here right now, bro.
All right, that's what's up. I appreciate you.
So you gotta get it. Yeah, it's just like, bro, I ain't never knew no shit like this could even happen. Like, so you gotta be aware of this shit. Like, people gotta be aware of this shit. But it can happen. Like, they can do it to anybody. That shit is sickening. Like, for real, bro. They like could really go do that in hopes to get your whole shit took down. But I'm glad YouTube is really on that shit now. Like, they've been on that shit for like 2 years now. Yeah, but me buying subscribers, I don't have to. Everybody, you know, I just did a Say Cheese TV interview with like 11 clips. So like, why? It just don't. I turn down interviews. Like I've been turning down interviews. Like
we are about to lose Milk. Hopefully, we can get Milk on here to talk about his beef with me. You know, that's probably the next topic. I'm wondering if my Gilligan card has been revoked.
yeah, I got 7.4 minutes, but yeah, bro, it's no that was my girl, but it's no
oh damn,
it's
man.
no purpose, bro. Like why? Like it's not like I'm like you got certain people that's on YouTube that don't nobody know who they are. I'm not one of those people. I go outside and it's people that's taking pictures with me, people running up on me. You think I'm getting that from bot followers? You think I've been? Then why, if that's the case, and I've been on YouTube this long, and when they start doing them drops and purging all the spam, closed, fake subscriber, why my shit never dropped? Why I never lost no massive amount of subscribers, bro? My shit been organic from the jump. Everything I do is organic. I don't like it just like I said, when they can't smut you no other way and they feel you a threat, they don't come after you. But it won't stop me. Yeah, like I already started a second channel. I've been started that, but I've been starting to like upload little other videos on there so I can start building that one up as well, you know, so in case the shit happens. Because I can deal with a lot of stuff on here, bro, from strikes, community strikes. Like they didn't, boy, I done learned a lot of stuff. I learned all about the copywriting, about fair act use. I didn't have to go to bat for the fair act use thing. They tried to take my channel before. I didn't been close to the shit. It didn't almost got real a few times.
Yeah, bro. And before you post a video where you're showing all your YouTube analytics, my man Iceberg was telling me that shit might not exactly fly. I'm not too sure, bro. I don't want to stop your steam.
Well, I don't care what the people that don't know what they talking about is talking about, because like I said, you could go Google it yourself. You could go on YouTube. You can go look up this shit. I'm not the first person that this happened to. It's just a bunch of people that don't know what they're talking about. Speaking on shit, I don't have nothing to lie about. I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, I
nothing
know.
to lie about, bro. If I show my YouTube, not that fucking real YouTuber subscriber count shit. If I show my analytics, the actual subscriber count, whatever it is, that's what it's gonna be. Like YouTube, and then you gotta think them fake bot subscribers don't last forever anyway. I think that shit is like a subscription where they do it on purpose, where they like send a lot and then take it away, like to make you look some type of way. But that's just Gilligan shit, bro. Like my channel will get took if I did it. IP addresses, all type of shit. And it's like, what is my reasoning? Like, I'm not nobody YouTuber. Like, why would I have to buy subscribers, bro? People, I gain subscribers every day. Like, that's just it just hate. It's pure like that mean I'm really doing something like good, because I just heard they was telling me like it's this YouTuber, think he used to do music videos, now he doing like interviews, named 16K shot him. He been getting into it with Bandman Kevo, and they saying Bandman Kevo then sent the shit to his shit, bro.
All right, so 16 shot him does blogs, right? He does interviews.
Yeah, but I thought he shot. I don't know what he do. I just started really finding out about him, but I thought he did like interviews or something, or music videos.
Oh, music videos,
or it might be interviews. He's from Chicago or something. I really don't know.
And Bandman Kevo.
Yeah,
he's an artist or a vlogger.
Nah, the artist. You know the finesser. You don't know about him? Bandman Kevo. He do like OnlyFans and talk about fake credit and like shit like that. He been on Say Cheese TV a few times and shit like that.
Definitely seen him. So he's actually beefing with 16 shot him right now.
Yeah. But they saying he sent
for 16 shot him.
They saying he sent the same shit, you know. So I know I'm not the only person that this shit happened to. So Gilligan's, and then it's just Gilligan's. Like, I don't care about none of that shit, because one thing is not gonna stop me. I still drop content every day. YouTube deletes the things, so I could show what YouTube say, what they gonna do. You could go look this shit up yourself. It's on fucking Google. And you could go look at YouTube. There's plenty of videos where they said people shit then got that people lost subscribers. I didn't. I'm only lost these subscribers right now because they was fucking bots. Like, somebody sent them to my shit, and I'm glad they going away. I'm glad YouTube's on this shit.
And the fact of the matter is, Milk, I don't know when you popped in. I don't know when you popped in on my live, but when you popped in on my live and you were saying, yo, Mikey T, I got more subscribers than you, that was probably maybe 3 months ago or something like that. And you had 71,000 subscribers at that point in time. So to grow in 3 months or 2.5 months, whatever it was, to grow 15,000 subscribers up to 84,000, that is an accomplishment at that point. But I do, Milk, want to say, at that point in time, I had more subscribers than you. Because in actuality,
No. I got right now, my real subscriber count is 86,000 subscribers. It's still 86,000.
You're ahead of me now because
I've been ahead of you. I was ahead of you then. When these bot subscribers, look, bro, I'm not lying. When these bot subscribers,
you gotta hear me out. I'm not lying. Because
I've been past you up, bro.
No, bro, hold up. Bro, I had the report.
How many? No. This all I want to know right now. How many subscribers you got right now?
I'm at like 60,000, 59,000.
I'm still past you. What are you talking about? I still got 26,000 subscribers more than you.
You gotta hold up. You gotta hold up. Let me speak my piece. So when you tapped into my live, you had 71,000 subscribers. That was
still real. Still have more than you.
I had 58,000 at that point, 57,000.
And my 70 was still.
Hold up. I have another YouTube page, Mikey T, the movie star, that has like 14,000 subscribers. So technically, I had more subscribers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But no, I was just, it wasn't nothing like that. But, man, I don't know, bro. It's just, you better be careful and better hope they don't do that shit to your shit. You better pray and get ready and figure out, like, because you got to go to your comments and do that shit or some shit when they try to do that shit, because it's crazy, bro. But this shit is serious. But like I said,
I did it to you for a reason, bro. It's
like I said,
you're growing
now. This right now, if they said Mikey T got 59,000 subscribers and they fake, they lying, because there's no way in this day and time this year you could fake subscribers. So if they did bot me 20,000 or 30, and they wasted their SSI check on sending subscribers to me, because it's going away anyway. So, and I'm going right back to my real subscriber count, and hopefully they don't want to waste their SSI checks again. And just because they're not going to get no reaction out of me. They're not going to I'm not going to go to their page and do no reaction to their goofy ass videos or no shit like that. So I ain't really sweating that shit, bro. I've been Googling it, researching in it. You go look at it yourself. They said YouTube do purges where it go through automatically, even before the subscribers get to your YouTube analytics. It got to take 48 hours before it actually equal out. So, hey, when you popping, they say a lot of shit. They do a lot of shit when you popping. It's just the truth. And I wouldn't be popping if they wouldn't be doing this. Because if I was nobody, I wouldn't threaten them Gilligans or whoever doing this, then hey, and then why do I gotta buy subscribers? They worried about me, but bro, it's so much traction on my page, bro. I do. They just don't understand, bro. What about, you got to think about all the videos that I make on people. People, if I make a video on Cluck Mac and he got 200,000 subscribers and I'm making videos on him, that's subscribers that I could get. Just anything in general, anything I do. So the Gilligan's
Adam22 posting you the other day. I'm sure your subscribers are going up a little bit differently than normal from something like that,
bro. But all I'm saying is, say if one day I post 2 videos, I get 225 subscribers. But say the next day, I put 5 videos out. I might get 1,000 subscribers. I'm putting more videos out. They can't. I put a lot of videos out. Then why nobody is questioning them? Like nobody never questioned none of them. Like, oh, they subscribers fake. You cannot fake subscribers. Maybe 4 years ago, maybe like when this shit first started, you know, it was a different time.
You
Maybe
see some of these guys, they have like 750,000 subscribers. It's like bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's like one channel, I'm not gonna lie, that I really believe got fake fucking subscribers. Like
it's more than one.
I'm like, there's no way. But I'm like, it can't be possible no more though. It can't, because they do these purges where they go through and they delete all the fucking unless they like keep doing it. But then if they keep doing it, the YouTube channel is gonna get took. If these people find out you doing any artificial shit and you making money on Google AdSense, you don't think they about to get rid of you?
Bro. So bro, Milk, you pop in on my live out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, Milk.
You know why?
Why?
I seen a video of you. I seen it the first time I found out about you. I think I seen you before. Maybe I'm not even trying to be like that, but I seen the video about the shit with the like at the burger or the Philly cheese thing. That whole little situation with them Gilligans and that whole little situation. I had seen that. So I just came on the live, bro. I fuck with people, bro. Like y'all can't be acting like no Gilligans. Like, you know, like I'm not like, hey, you know, hello. Yeah. But it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, at that point, man, you called me a Gilligan, though.
Yeah, I want to see where you at, what you gonna do, how you gonna react, like what's your MO, like all of that. You never know what somebody doing. You never know, bro. Like, so you just gotta react.
I invited you to come onto the channel. At that,
I wasn't into that. You know, I wasn't into that. You did. You probably did.
You did. You heard it, right? Like, cause I didn't know if you had already left the live. You know what I mean? I didn't know if you popped in real quick or if you had heard me say, "Yo, pop in and holler at me" or whatever.
No, I just didn't get on that shit. Right now, I don't know. I just felt like getting on it.
No, I appreciate you for getting on it, giving me the story. You know what I'm saying? Letting me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Mikey T to It's Milk TV. You know what I mean? For the first time, I think the people in here enjoyed it. Seka, one of my guys, said, "WTF? What the F is a Gilligan?"
Gilligan is like a weirdo, a poser, a J-Cat, a goofy. It's just a combination of all of that shit. It's just the person you don't like. It's just when somebody do some weird ass shit or something like that. Like necessarily all the time. Like I think it's different levels to me calling somebody a Gilligan. Sometimes I think I kind of play with it and say Gilligan, but I think you'll get the feeling if I really say like Gilligan. I don't know. I just treat it different. But nah, over all that word is used to Gilligans, like with Gilligan ass activity. Be a lot of Gilligans on YouTube, bro. People really believe like I'm buying subscribers or not. People don't believe that. Like I ain't lost no fan base. Like I still got all my subscribers. Like you go look at my comments, got real comments. I still before that I was getting 1,000 likes, 1,500 likes. Like, yeah, I gotta understand. I'm putting videos out. Like I'm doing reactions on everything. Like 30-minute reactions. I'm putting 3 of them out every day. 30 minutes. Like I'm doing a lot of work. I'm just not. It's not like I'm doing one good. If that's the case. If you could buy subscribers and be successful with it, they could not just do like a regular video and didn't have to go through no controversy, no problems, no nothing. Couldn't I just do that and survive and do that if that was the case? I'm just saying, like they just can't stand, bro. And I'm telling you, you focus on 70. When you get to 70K, just watch how it goes. It's like different levels. In YouTube, like if you Google YouTube and you look at it, it tell you like where do you supposed to be with the subscribers in the videos. Like if you got 418 videos, you're at least supposed to be from 10,000 to 100,000 subscribers, bro. They tell you this shit. Like this ain't nothing. It's just people can't accept the fact. Like when you hit 70 watts, your shit is gonna kind of like it's like the algorithm gonna be different. It's gonna pick up. It does that, bro. Especially if you drop videos, you got to drop videos. These people drop 2 videos a week. Like, I ain't lying. I could show you that shit, bro. I be getting like 25 to like on a bad month, bro, I get like 5,000 subscribers a month, 6,000. That's more than these people channels that make videos on me. So why do I gotta buy subscribers if I know I'm gonna hit 100K? You know, if you look at that shit that they've been focusing on, that real YouTube subscriber shit, and you go on future predictions, because I've been looking at that shit ever since they showed it, because I really never knew what that shit was before. I don't think a lot of people do, but it got a thing on there like a future prediction. If you look on that, my shit say I'm gonna hit 1.7 million in like 4 years. That's the prediction. Then you go type in one of my enemies' ops names, and you go type in their names. They prediction 4 or 5 years, 200,000, 300,000. So they know, YouTube know, like this shit is real, bro. Like I think it's all about the consistency. That's what people gotta understand. Like, and I do live streams. If I drop 4 reactions, I do a live stream. I'm entertaining the trolls. Like a lot of YouTubers don't even go live. They don't. And if they go live, they're not about to be interacting with all the people. They got 6 moderators in there blocking everybody. I don't have that. I really interact with these people. I like comments. I comment back. I do all this shit. I know how to do this shit authentically, like real. Like they just don't understand that. They just dumb. Like they don't want to elevate and learn. Like when I got to 10,000 subscribers, before that, I used to post a video on anything. Nothing will happen. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I started getting the community violations, the warnings, the thumbnails getting took down for Gilligan shit, and all that weird shit, bro. So it's levels to all this shit, bro. It's just different levels, bro, and people can't accept the fact, bro. They just cap. But I don't care what nobody say. If I post my YouTube analytics, if I do a live stream and show that shit, then it's the same motherfucking thing, bro. It's real, authentic, and YouTube deletes everything. 2022, and I was kind of goofy to this too, into this, because I thought people would still been able to. I thought right now, I used to look at a lot of channels like, no, they got fake, something not right. Like they doing something, like they got fake subscribers, bro. They got to, because it's no way. And I feel like me, the work that I put in and the way I am and the reactions, I feel like I already should have been at 150K if I wasn't blackballed because of the community that I come from, or these unsubscribed recurring people.
A lot of people don't have channels as well. You know what I mean? For everyone that does have a channel, there's got to be someone who doesn't have a channel, man. I remember at a certain point, I didn't have a channel probably, but I started this shit in 2009, really. But Milk, let me get, before you get cut out of here, man, let me get the top 5 Gilligans, man. Do we got a top 5 Gilligans list you can give me right now?
Yeah. You know, I didn't pick Gilligans to bed, bro. I really slayed Gilligans. I made Gilligans change YouTube names. Like I really did. Like they changed YouTube names because of the pressure. Top 5 Gilligan list right now. The top of the list will be this Gilligan clown from Florida, P.O. Vicky, Pino. He been living a fake life for about 12 years. He was a rat. He tried to get on YouTube and acting like he was all this and all that. And you know, paperwork came out a year ago. We been picked that shit out. People were still messing with him, but an interrogation video just came out, and that's what I reacted to a few days ago. So that really turned a lot of his subscribers' heads too. Like they couldn't deny this, but yeah, he top probably 1 right now. He top 1. You got
Number
him.
1.
You got to put Adam22 on there. He's on the top. He's Gilligan 22. He has to go on there. Cluck Mac. C-Mac is the Gilligan. He's probably number 3 on that motherfucker. He up there. It's probably more than top 5 shit. You got Minor Mouse. I made him change his name. It used to be Mighty Mouse UFL, that little fake boxer. He changed his name to United Fight League. It used to be this clown named NAC Snipe, fake Crip in Arizona. That was
guys, I think that might be it for Milk. We'll see if
I'm gonna have to get up out of here, but it's one Celery Nash, Ceddy Nash, he a Gilligan, on that list. Bootleg Kev Gilligan, he on that list. Shit, I don't want to forget no damn Gilligans real quick. I have to put all the Gilligans. And whoever spamming my damn page, they mamas Gilligans too. Whoever sending bots to my shit, they mamas is Gilligans. They grandmas is Gilligans, and I'm serious, bro. Like whoever doing that shit, they fucking mamas is Gilligans, but it's Gilligan 22. You got Cluck Mac the J Cat, NAC Snipe the Gilligan, Celery Nash the Gilligan, damn, I know I'm forgetting Gilligan's. Oh, Michael Worldwide Gilligan, so many, bro. So many, bro.
Milk, am I off the Gilligan list?
Yeah, you really was never really on the Gilligan list because you never really got pressure. So you wasn't really on. You would know if you was on the Gilligan list. Like in the Ismail gang, apply pressure too, bro. Like you'd know if you was on the Gilligan list. Nah, but it's a lot of Gilligans. But it's always gonna be Gilligans. It's like I think low key, like God kind of put me on YouTube to be the Gilligan Slayer for real. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like for real. Like I think I got put here to be like the Gilligan Slayer. I'm not gonna lie. That's what because it happened out of nowhere. It's kind of popping. It's booming. It should have been more. I got people hating on me. They tried to say everything. They tried to say I was fake claiming. They tried to say everything they could. Like you could go type in my name. It's been all type of bullshit, but none of this shit is true. Then you look at the people who making the videos. I wouldn't even watch that shit if I was you. They just look Gilligan-ish. But one more thing. A lot of people say I motivate a lot of people. I really do. Like people want to say this, but I started a lot of people before me in Los Angeles specifically. There was no gang members, nobody from the streets doing YouTube. It was nobody doing YouTube channels. When I started that shit and people seeing how it was working, like when it started like working and kicking up dust, like I'm talking about 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers in, 25 in. Now you see people from my enemies. It's all type of people that tried to make careers off of me, like doing what I do, like for real, like yeah, all type of shit. So they can't say I don't do nothing. I do a lot of shit. But I still got a lot of shit going. I'm still growing with this shit. I'm about to fucking I'm looking for a studio right now to do a podcast probably. I got a lot of shit going and I'm still about to go crazy with the reaction. They will never stop me at all. Like it's just even if they got the channel took down, that's okay, Loke, because I can always do it again, bro. It's nothing. I seen Charleston White do it. I seen a lot of people do it, bro. I seen people lose channels and get it right back. So that ain't nothing, bro. And then one more thing about that 100K plaque. You know, I was Googling that shit too and all that shit when I was on YouTube. I was just looking. And hopefully I still get it, even if I hit 100K. Because if you go look at it, it say, you know, like even when you get monetized, it say you got to meet certain criteria. Well, this 100K plaque say that you got to have the 100K threshold subscribers, but you got to make, like, it can't be like a certain type of content where it's all like compilations. It says a lot of shit like that. And then it mentioned community guidelines and shit like that within the last 365 days. So hopefully, I'm praying that I get it because I really do want it. But at the end of the day, I've seen a lot of people that ain't got it. So that could be the reason. You know, I'm not really one of them YouTubers that I went through a lot of community guidelines and different little shit on here. Get real, bro. It's like California, 3 strikes, you out. You get 3 strikes in the same 90 days, you're done with. So yeah, I didn't, you know, it's been people that tried to do a lot of shit to stop me. This wouldn't be the first time, but this is the first time that it really went like on some Gilligan shit. Bro, they had people try to like report, like Minor Mouse, bro, they tried to copyright 3 videos and tried to get them strike down.
Damn.
I fought them though. You know, fair use, all that shit. It was only able to take 1 down, and that's because I just did 1 video. I mean, I didn't even do a reaction video. It was just him in the video. He had said some weird shit, and I just posted that clip. So don't never just do that. And then I didn't know that, put music on the clip and do all type of different shit to stop the copyright. So it's all type of shit. I learned all that shit, and they paid it.
Back in the day, I was, you know, filming Rick Ross behind the scenes video shoots and all types of shit. You know, but another situation I want to ask you about is, you know, you can talk to me about this since you're from California, man. The game is speaking about not getting the chance to perform at the Super Bowl alongside Dr. Dre, 50, M, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige. What is your take on that, Milk? Have you spoken on it yet? And can you give me some thoughts?
I haven't spoken on it yet, but I don't think I don't think he deserved to go on there. I don't think his ass should have went on there. His music is trash now. He did a lot of Gilligan shit when that Corona shit happened. You know, he was scamming people left and right. You know, he just did a lot of shit, and then he got shit on his name too. That's why he ain't making no money. You know, he got them allegations and sexual allegations. So, not hell no. Like just with that alone, I don't think he should have went up on there. He turned weird, bro. Like I used to be a game fan when I was younger. I had Hurricanes. Like I had them tennis shoes. Like I had all that shit, bro. He didn't went out bad, bro.
What's your take on him and, you know, saying these controversial lines like Kanye West did more for me in 2 weeks than Dr. Dre did for me in my whole career?
I don't know, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't believe that though, because I don't think that he wouldn't be who he was without Dr. Dre, to be honest, bro. I really don't. I don't think Kanye really did shit for him, like to be honest. But I don't know, bro. I really don't fuck with him like that. I don't. I've been stopped messing with him, bro.
Where the documentary, because he says he flipped out on Rolling Stone and said, "How is the documentary not in the top list of albums ever?" Is that when you were messing with the game though? Around that time?
Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. That his music earlier, when he first started and during that Black Wall Street, his music was different, bro. That documentary probably should be up there. I'm not gonna lie. Like the game had good music, bro. From the Hated to Love It to the all the 300 bars and running, all that shit. California Sunshine, like whatever CD that was, he still had fire, bro. But it's just like I don't know what went wrong, bro. But I kind of backed up off him too, though, because when he came out, I still was kind of young. I wasn't that young, but I still was young, bro. And I really started figuring out about his past and shit like that. So that kind of really took me away from his music too, like a little bit. And then he started getting them butterflies on his face and all that shit. So that kind of like blew me away, and that kind of like back me up off him.
With the tattoo game, the tattoo culture in California, how do they react to a man who, you know what I mean? He's a blood and he gets a tattoo of a butterfly on his face, but he says it was for his grandmother, Milk.
I thought he said it was for a new life, turning a new leaf. I could have swore he said that. That's Gilligan shit, bro. Now he got that because he used to be a male stripper and on them little dating shows. You remember like Blind Date or whatever that shit was? Yeah, bro. Like, nah, bro. People look at that shit weird. That's weird, bro. You ain't gonna see like no. You didn't really see nobody out here like backing up 6ix9ine. I'm talking about as far as like Bloods and shit. You didn't see nobody out here from the West Coast like really even when he was popping like before, nobody was doing that, bro. No. But you know, he still got money, bro. So he's able to skate around a lot of that shit.
Yep.
And then he covered it up too, didn't he, with the LA or right?
Yep, he covered it up with the big star in the LA.
LA star or something. I'm like, why the fuck you get an LA star and you from Compton?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, he's from Compton. He's not from LA.
Right. So you go.
Compton is not LA. Like you ask somebody from Compton, like, hey, bro, is you from Compton? They gonna like, what? They can't gonna get mad. Like, I'm from Compton. That's like if you ask somebody from Watts. I mean, it's LA County. Like, they gonna say that, but not Compton is Compton, bro. So y'all didn't understand that either. I'm like, why would he get LA? But I guess.
Let me ask you, man, this whole C-Mac thing with you, is it something that goes back further, or does it just come up to you seeing the tattoo on his head when he's starting to go viral, or is it something from your past?
Nobody never knew who that Gilligan was before he popped up on YouTube. And I would never lie. Like, this is LA. We know our enemies. Like, we know who's who and people and shit like that. We ain't never knew that guy. He just got viral. And you know, like if I'm on YouTube and he on YouTube and he's doing what he's doing, why would I not say nothing? Like, why would I not? I'm not just about to let him just be doing what he's doing, and I'm not gonna be like coming at him. Yeah, no, I ain't not just about to. That's like he keep getting in the video every day saying fuck ARF, fuck ARF, fuck ARF, fuck ARF.
Yeah, you know I was.
Then you just keep watching that shit. People keep sending you that shit. You just gonna be like, what the fuck? And then it's like if you really is from this shit, like if you really like love them or you fucking with them people, you gonna be like, nah, bro.
Right.
Fuck that.
No, you're 100% right about that situation. And another thing I want to bring up is, wasn't it Draco the Ruler who said Ingle weird on No Jumper? How did
that's another thing. He drugged that beef on, bro. Like a lot of people, you know, a lot of people is infatuated with people these days because they got a platform or something. They be like, oh, you know, I don't ever want to say nothing against them because even though you should be real, and then they'll fuck with you more. But it's like these people out here be fake, bro. He kept doing that, bro. Everybody he interviewed, it's about, oh, how do you feel about him saying Ingle weird? Like, what you gonna do? Like, it's a million other things that you could be talking about instead of talking about focusing on that. You're in the wrong anyway. You have no business. I mean, I know it's 2022. I know it's hard because game politics went on the internet. But it's just like, bro, you have to know how far to go, bro. Because in a minute, like, eventually you're gonna put yourself in some type of shit. You know, he talks shit about Vlad, but he don't really, I don't see him aligning himself with gang members and doing all this shit. He would never interview C-Mac. Never. I don't think Bootleg Kev will interview C-Mac. That's it won't happen.
So, Milk, can I ask you about what your thoughts are for the whole Draco the Ruler situation happening? It literally happened at a concert in Cali. It's like these rules, you can't, like, it'll go down anywhere, man.
Yeah, no, it'll go down anywhere, and it's just like, bro, when you you know, when you going up against gang members and people who, you know, was at 18 years old on a level 4 prison yard, like on a serious prison yard, like, you know, where it's no fighting, it's all knifing, like people that have been to YA, you can't not be like just on regular type of time and beefing with these people, but it's real serious, bro. This shit will go down anywhere. But when you you know, when you moving like that, bro, you have to move. It's just not about Dracos and guns. Like you got to, and then just because you got a gun, that don't mean you're gonna win. Like, you know, it goes deeper than that, bro. That shit was crazy. You know, I didn't really fuck with him like that. You know, we had I wouldn't say beef, but you know, we had our back and forth. You know, but that shit was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen that shit, I was like, damn. You know, like, hey, but then it's like you gotta be smart, bro, because he kind of, you know, walked into a trap. Bro. Like, for real. And then you gotta think, like, it's deeper than just it's deep in LA. Like, you messing up a lot of people's money. You know, it be people from both sides that mess with each other to get money. So then people from them both sides to get you about the way, to, you know, keep their money flowing and shit like that. So it's just, you know, you gotta be on your shit. People wonder why I don't be with people. I'm not about to be with nobody. First, I don't, you know, I be with people, but I don't need, it's like, if you gonna be with somebody and you put them in positions like that, you have to be taking care of them people. It's not like you, like, no hoe or nothing, but like, if you want somebody to be ready to really, like, damn near die for you or do something, then you need to be treating them right. I don't really see that he was doing them right that good, like his team like that. It just looked like, you know, like, I don't know, bro. That's why, like, you gotta be ready to take care of these people if you don't want them to really go up for you, bro.
Yeah. I was just literally talking about that the other night.